This video is sponsored by Surfshark.
Go make some friends. Go see your parents.
Go
talk to people in your communities, all right? Stop listening to these motherfuckers online.
Some of your favorite self-help influencers are not helping you heal. They're keeping you stuck. They talk about growth, but sell fear. They talk about self-worth, but package it as luxury and ego. The first problem with these gurus should be the most obvious, but unfortunately, it's the most overlooked. They are worshipped for their faces, not because they say something we don't already know.
Like, I don't know, agitate. If you think about even on the male side, they have to be in shape, they have to be masculine looking, can't have no recessed jaw, slack jawed, mouth breathing. Talking about looks. Well, part of it is like, do you have the appearance? If you have the appearance, then I will listen. You know, that's actually probably the funniest part. Whenever, just from the male standpoint, it's like, whenever these guys out here taking advice from like how to date and how to approach from like attractive dudes, I always think like, why as an ugly guy would you ever do that?
They have perfect skin, symmetrical faces, soft voices, shiny hair. It's like watching a Disney princess give you life advice. If a regular-looking woman with not much genetic luck, no makeup, no Botox, fillers, or surgeries said the exact same words, do you really think people would repost her videos with motivational music in the background? There's nothing wrong with appreciating beauty. My point is about how shallow our society is. People don't click on these videos just to get advice. They click because they see an extremely beautiful person talking. But when we start confusing beauty with wisdom, we lose the point.
That comes back to the whole gym thing that I was saying. It's like the consumer has a huge part in the fact that they just look at vanity and they pay for these people. Doesn't matter if they took steroids, doesn't matter if it's a genetic thing, doesn't matter if their course is trash, doesn't matter if they have any actual knowledge. All that matters is they see a successful person with a good body and they're like, I'll pay for the course. And that is a consumer-led problem, in my opinion.
Beauty has become the measure of a woman's worth.
True.
I'm talking about the wizard Liz. People kept saying, if she got cheated on, nobody is safe. At first, it sounded like sympathy.
I'm convinced that all men cheat at this point.
I'm seeing so many girls online right now saying that if this happens to Liz, of all people, then we're all cooked. Which is very valid because she's probably one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen online.
What people are basically saying is, if she, the most attractive, famous, and successful version of a woman, still got disrespected, then the rest of us have no shot. Society is implying that if someone conventionally beautiful and idolized can be betrayed, then women who don't meet those standards are, what, disposable?
Damn, sounds like she's taking her talking point. Sounds like just what we said last time. I'm just saying. That's how these girls was talking. If Mother Liz, what about us peasants?
Mother Liz was cheated on. Us mortals, us little peasants,
Good.
Goddess of war is the goddess of biting. She's just biting all our points. That's why that's what I feel like right now. I manifested an original idea. It's okay. Do you want to manifest some money?
Welcome, abundant soul. I welcome you to this guided money meditation with me. A life we as humans naturally desire and deserve. Comfort is our human nature. I need you to realize we create our own reality. If you change your mindset, you will change your life.
I deserve more money. Give me more money. Imagine a pool in your backyard. Now swim in it. Now replace the water with money. How do you feel? Are you washing at home? That's why you're poor. You haven't manifested the wealth that you need. You're washing dishes. You guys are folding laundry. You're watching us at work. You should have manifested a 6-figure salary that just floats into your bank account. It's crazy. The fact that people choose to live in poverty when they can just manifest strongly enough. Couldn't be me. My bedroom boss.
The truth is that even if you are the most beautiful and successful woman in the whole universe, that alone doesn't make you any less likely to get cheated on. Because cheating has nothing to do with you. These influencers are human too. No matter how spiritually evolved someone seems, at the end of the day, they're just human, just like you and me. They mess up, miss red flags, and get their hearts broken just like everyone else.
I think it should be mandatory for all influencers to put up a video of themselves pooping. And anyone who's like, wow, like, how could it happen to her? You just watch her shit. How could he cheat on Beyonce? You sniff a fart of a beautiful girl and you just realize things. Like, hey, the humanity. They all poop. That helps me every day. Anytime someone's, oh my God, you're too select. A fart will literally remove any enchantment, anything. You know how many times people run up on me? Oh my God, is it you? That's crazy. Just spilling everywhere on my floor, bro.
Now, there's one thing about me. When I try to manifest a relationship, I get it like this. Like, if a partner is like this.
You know, a lot of these people constantly talk about how they manifested everything in their life. But manifestation, as it's sold online, is honestly just fluff.
Then also, I start to think about
my episode with money manifestation.
unclench your jaw, relax your shoulders, wiggle your hands and feet, wiggle your arms and legs. Whilst you wiggle, feel that you are releasing all the tension and make sure that you're
cheated on 4 months pregnant while engaged.
If she plays a money manifestation clip, it's over. 100% she's biting.
I heard that you don't know how to get spoiled by a man. And I heard that some of you, and honestly, my heart breaks every time I think about this, are paying for a man.
Dead ass, I use that exact clip. I'm killing it right now.
Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe a man should lead, protect, and provide what he can. But here's the difference. Real love isn't just about what he gives you when everything's perfect. Because the truth is, most men today just don't have that kind of money, especially with how the economy is. That's why, like I've said in another video.
Fair. I don't know if I did see that in another video, but I appreciate you, protecting me. Protecting and providing a sense of security. Thank you, boss. That's what a man should do. And you led with that. I see you. No, bro. You're out of pocket, bro. Out of pocket, bro. Yo, editor, cut this. Let's keep going.
They give superficial dating advice. It's something I've noticed in a lot of the most followed voices in modern femininity. Women like Shira7, MJ the Garden Fairy, even Wizard Liz. They're not the same, but they often preach different versions of the same core message. Stuff like, never settle for less luxury than you deserve. Men can't be trusted. Take what you can. Give as little as possible.
I personally could never trust a man. I've never trusted a man, ever. I've never met a man who was not driven by his lust. If I am going to enter some kind of relationship with a man, I have to be getting some kind of collateral. I use men for what they're good for. And what they're good for depends on the man.
I don't know. I like hearing the red pill for women. It's interesting. Do you know what the big difference is? Generally, the red pill for women, their face just doesn't move as much. I like coconuts in Barbados. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all killing me with this Botox. Your face is not human, bro. It's not human.
Think about it. If you take this mindset on and start seeing men as tools to be used, who do you think you're going to attract? Only a man with a broken sense of self. If you treat men like tools, don't be surprised when all you end up with are tools. Not a grounded man, not someone emotionally secure, not someone who's present and able to meet you where you are. Just someone who's playing the same game back. Because not all men are the same. There are real masculine men out there.
You know the same way like these red pills complain about gold diggers and women who are only after their money? I always say it's so easy to avoid these women. There's nothing easier than avoiding someone who's looking for a quick cash out. And the reason being is they're constantly looking for somebody who's going to give them what they need in terms of finances, right? But they don't have patience. They don't have patience. They're not going to hide their intentions. Why? Because with their looks, the men who are generally going to give them money are going to give it to them very quickly, very fast. So as long as you're not throwing money at the beginning, it is so easy to avoid these types of people. As long as you're not mentioning finances that much or really trying to integrate her into that, it's not going to happen. So when I hear this kind of stuff, it's like, oh, these are very easy women to avoid. They start doing funny shit about money that's just like very out of place. Like, oh, I'm not showing up to the date unless you pay for my Ubers to go there. It's like, bitch, the first, second date. If you can get your ass, you're not going to show up. No, it happens. But you see it and you're like, oh, okay, that's what you are. And you move on. You don't waste any time, no matter how pretty she is. But I don't even think it's just a self-esteem thing. I'm not going to have a friend who treats me horribly. Oh, but like people struggle with guilt. Okay, then that's a self-esteem problem. You should have enough self-respect for yourself to not let a friend come into your life and treat you that way.
Yeah.
Same thing for a potential partner. And what she said wasn't even disrespectful to me. I literally just texted back and I was like, oh, okay, that's your values, and well, I don't think we align. I think you want something different. Have a good day. You know, she wasn't too happy with that response. But it's like, I'm not gonna stop you from, you know, finding your tool. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you want a dick that vibrates? Head to the store, bitch. It ain't me. The whole gold digger thing and guys talking about it, I promise you, men go in knowing that these women are after them because of their money. They advertise the money the men do. They push that out there. An attractive woman responds. They don't vet them at all. Most of the men who fall for gold diggers, okay, unless you're like in a billionaire status, it was very obviously coming, in my opinion. But maybe I'll disagree. You let me know.
The sad truth is that a lot of these influencers go on and on about how to get princess treatment, how to ask for money from a man, how he should spoil you like a queen, but almost never talk about what love actually is, what it feels like, how to build something meaningful with someone who actually shows up for you. And maybe that's because they've never experienced it.
The men on the red pill do the same thing. They never talk about family. They never talk about raising, even though they talk about the importance of women not sleeping around because for family purposes, whatever it is, these men never speak about fatherhood. They never speak about marriage in terms of anything beyond like, men, be afraid. They never speak about the positives. They never speak about the stability it creates for children in the potential future. Everything is fear-based. Everything. But anyone who's seen a stable relationship or a stable marriage knows that's not the reality, right? But they have no experience with it, or they choose never to talk about it because it's not good for their fan base. Because like, who wants to listen to fucking Fresh Fit talk about the positives of being in a relationship, all this shit? Nobody. They tune in because they want to see them yell at the bitches and being like, this is why you're stupid and why you deserve less. This is the exact opposite of that spectrum. And when I say this is the other end of that, think about even some of the advice from the previous video. At one point, the girl says what?
You should say like, oh my god, my friend, she literally, like, she's always taken care of by her husband. Or if you tell a man that your friend is being taken care of like this, then their competitive nature comes up and they're like, okay, this is what I'm competing with. Even if I mention to my man, like, your friend, she got these pair of shoes and I love them, he literally buys them for me the next day.
Sure.
If you would like to date me, I need collateral. I need to look back on our relationship together and feel like I got something out of it for when and if you betray me and waste my time. And that is what I preach to you guys. So when people are like, oh, MJ, why is she giving relationship advice? She's not in a relationship. I don't want to be in a relationship. I sleep like a baby at night because I don't worry about some man running around and cheating on me.
Women who've been betrayed.
Thoughts on that line? That's a funny line, I think. I never heard of this broad. I should look her up. Content for days, it sounds like. They should do a Venn diagram and have like the red pill and the pink pill and just realize it's the f***ing same shit. Really, there's no overlap. It's just literally the same shit. Give money, get money. Use money. Like, it's interesting how it's all the same stuff. Thoughts on the video? I think that's something we should do. We should just do like a compilation of red pill and pink pill advice and then put them side by side, clip them right after the other, and realize they all sound the same. At any rate, folks, go make some friends. Go see your parents. Talk to people in your communities, all right? Stop listening to these motherfuckers online. All right, if they got a course, stay the fuck away from them. And that's what I have to say. Anything else?